2.
2, 1, 0.
Welcome. Why are you counting to 0? For what?
Sorry.
I'll go.
We'll do ready, set, go this time. All right.
Alright.
3,
Ready,
2,
set.
1.
Waiting for the go.
No, above is a fucking troll, bro.
Go.
Welcome to a new series, ACOC interviews with Chodeco. That's
What?
me.
One more time.
Yeah,
Chodeco?
run it back.
Well,
You
really,
gotta
it's
make it.
You
No,
gotta be,
you
you
gotta
gotta
make
be
it.
theatrical with it. You know.
Yeah, you gotta say
not-
Almost
Chodeco.
like
You
almost
wanna
like
say
you're
it
talking
slow?
to an audience, and like the joke is the punchline because they know that you're Choco, but like
okay.
you know what I'm saying. See, like he
I
doesn't.
got you.
Gabe, it's definitely his first time. He's a rookie.
Fine.
Okay.
Are we popping your podcast, Jerry?
Don't say
Special
that.
moment.
Don't say that.
This is a special moment, Gabe. This is a broment.
All right, you can go whenever you want.
All right.
Ready.
Welcome to a new series, ACOC interviews with Chodeco. That good?
So good. That was flawless.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you sounded like a Minecraft YouTuber.
All right.
Okay, so
You
Yeah.
want to go 1-1 with the questions? Like I go, you go.
yeah, we'll tag team him. Okay,
Word.
so
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
You got.
Hey, yo.
It's like the third homosexual joke you've made within the last 5 minutes.
bro, hold on. We should just upload this raw. Not even edit the video. That's not
Is
my
that
video.
another? Is that another one? Another
No,
joke?
Of course you would think that, Gabe.
I
With the
think you just
fucking
want to upload
femboy
it raw
PFP.
because you're too lazy to edit it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's exactly what I want to do.
I know he's gonna do it too. I know he's gonna.
Yo, can we get this fucking podcast going?
No, but that
guys?
means they'd be hearing us talk for 5 minutes.
I'm okay with that. I'll just put an intro chapter in the fucking video.
Fine. All right. You start with the first question.
Who, me or Choco?
Wait. No. Wait. How about you introduce
What?
yourself? Introduce yourself, Choco.
Alright, let me introduce
I'm
Your
a-
name, how old you are.
What's going on, ACOC Nation? My name's Choco.
No,
No.
Don't do
It
that.
would not be ACOC Nation, bro. Wait, Gabe, what would they be?
Cockers.
What's going on, my ACOC?
No, but we're the
enjoyers?
cocks.
Wait,
ACOC
What?
enjoyers.
we are the cocks.
Cock enjoyers?
Yeah. What's going on, my cock enjoyers? Today we have a new series going on for you guys today. ACOC interviews. This episode, Chodeco.
No, take that. Take that. Swear to God, this was flawless. Take that shit.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna use that.
That was good.
And you got to
Can
chop
we-
this part up too. It's
No,
like,
I'm gonna keep the entire thing. I don't give a fuck.
no. Just take that. That part
I
was
will.
good. Anyways, okay.
Alright.
Now we're gonna 3-2
Okay,
because
so
you have the intro now.
Choco. Okay, so Choco.
So now we're gonna 3-2-1 it.
Choco.
And
What's
then,
your
and
name?
Then what? Choco.
Really?
My name is Choco,
Damn, this sucks. Listen,
not Chodeco.
Sure. I don't know. It seems like he's lying to us.
all right.
We troll too much, Gabe.
Damn, these tacos are good.
Real.
You eating Takis?
The
The regular red ones or like the blue ones?
red ones.
It's a real good
Blue-
thing
blue
I
as
have the
fuck.
power to edit this video. Holy shit.
I heard the blue ones are just the same flavor but blue.
They literally
Like
are.
nothing
They just make you
changes.
look like you sucked a Smurf off.
All right, you should tweet that. Anyways,
You know what? Maybe
All
I
right.
fucking will.
Not that good. It's not that. I don't think it's worth the tweet.
Anyway,
are you ready?
Choco,
We're gonna
what's
ask the
your
questions.
name?
Was it 3, 2? All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right.
Jesus. Choco.
Sorry, there was a cut in the video because the cocks were messing around.
Choco, what is your name?
My name is Choco.
You don't have to talk like that.
Oh.
Anyways.
Yeah,
Okay.
our audience is
So
not 5-year-old.
listen,
fucking
basic
special
basic
children.
introduction stuff. Where
Uh-huh.
you from? What servers you
All right,
play on?
I got you. Look
How
it.
old you are? You know what I mean? Like hello, greet the audience.
What's going on, cockers?
Stop, stop talking like that.
Dude, yeah, I told you he talks like a Minecraft YouTuber.
All right. You gotta. It's because you have to.
Just
retain
talk to
going on,
us.
Skyblock
Talk to us.
Nation?
You gotta retain the audience.
Dude,
You know.
dude, the audience
Just
is
talk to
there,
us.
but it's just a
Alright.
conversation, bro.
All right. Yeah, I get that. All right. Well, you know,
You ever
But you
been
guys
on?
know
You have
my-
like
my
stage
name's
fright,
Choco.
Choco?
stage fright? No.
Seems like you have stage fright. It seems like you're trembling. You're nervous as fuck right now.
Mm.
Dude, can you just fucking go?
I'm 18 years old. Like, I don't want to. I feel like I'm talking like a Minecraft YouTuber. All right.
Oh, it's fine. Be completely self-conscious of your entire fucking conversation the entire time you're here. Keep going.
And it doesn't matter. I'm 18 years old. I'm about to turn 19. Currently, I'm trying to go pro on Valorant. I'm from California, born and raised.
So you have an ego.
Why would I have an ego?
Pussy.
These people from
ass.
California have egos.
I don't apply to those people.
Do you
Why would
only
you
eat
assume that?
salads?
Oh my god. No, I don't only eat salads. Actually, I
Is
probably.
it true that the California is gonna fall off the equator?
Is it true?
I think like a portion
What's
of
it
it,
like
maybe.
being that far above the ocean over there? It's like
Wait.
we're like at sea level over here. You guys get less
Really?
oxygen?
I don't. Who told you we're not at sea level? We have beaches
Bro.
like crazy.
Look up the elevation of your current location.
Well, I'm not. I'm not on the beaches.
You
I'm
know
in the
what's
Anyways,
suburbs.
We're
anyways,
delaying
so
so bad.
what's your rank right now? What
My
rank?
rank right now is Immortal
No,
3.
From the current
From the
act.
current
Yeah,
act right
cur-
now. Like if I logged on right now, what my rank is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Immortal 3.
All right. So it's by the way,
Dude, stop eating your fucking
it's-
talkies. We gotta be professional. God damn it.
it's episode 4, act 1. Just letting you guys
Yeah.
know.
No, it's
He's
episode
sitting on the
1.
mortar
We
right
just
now.
started the new series. This is staying in. All of this is staying
No,
in.
episode 4, act 1 of Valorant, bro. Not
Bro, what
episode
are you
4
guys
of.
talking about? It's the episode 1 of ACOC interviews.
All right. So what is your peak rank? What did you peak last act or maybe the
Last
act before,
last
whatever it was?
act. My peak rank is Immortal 3.
But like,
Okay.
like what number? Like
Oh, what
place on the
number?
leaderboard?
I don't know. I don't know what number. But I
Doesn't
have
matter.
to-
He's Immortal 3. It doesn't matter. For all you silver players, it doesn't matter. He's Immortal 3. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah. Wait, is this a silver player audience?
He's closer
No,
to
it's
touching
any
the
low
podium.
rank audience.
Alright.
It's
Like
just
most
everyone,
likely, the
bro. It's
chances
just
of us
everyone.
getting a fucking Immortal listener low, right?
Yeah.
It's less than 1 in 100, bro.
I get that.
So basically, all right. So for you personally, what do you think your biggest accomplishment would be? You know what I mean? And if it's Valorant,
Outside
it's
of-
fine. Nobody
outside of
no,
Valorant?
no,
all
like
the time. Just
like all
All
the time.
time?
Just like whatever it would be.
I don't know. Probably, honestly, like I just half-assed my way through high school and I got accepted to like multiple colleges. Probably my biggest accomplishment.
really.
Yeah.
Did you go to any of those colleges?
Yeah. Currently enrolled in one.
Tell us
Really?
the
You don't
talk
exact
about
school?
college. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't talk about school because it's not something I really want to talk about.
Damn, what a nerd.
So
Anyways.
you feel that? Oh, I shouldn't ask that. That's a bonus question. Bonus question. We'll do that later. Okay, so what's your mental state for the game? Actually,
Yeah. Okay.
Learn.
Like-
why specifically learn and not like rank up or something else?
Like play. You know what I mean?
Because-
Like things
Like
you
have
do. Like
fun,
if
you know?
if you
I
like
think
do you have a balance between
rank-
fun or
I do not have fun on this. I mean, I have fun when I'm, like doing good. That's about it. But other than that,
right?
usually not having fun. Usually just trying to improve, learn whatever I can. You know. I think ranking up, and what was the other thing you said?
Improving.
What do you mean?
Or you,
Improving?
I don't know. You said something besides ranking up,
Just being a
but like,
better player every day you log on to the game.
well, yeah, I mean, like ranking up comes with learning. You know,
Right. Right.
it's
Not
just
true.
it's
There could be win
improvement.
streaks. There could be lost streaks. Your rank is just
Mm,
like a form of a visual indicator. It's not like exact.
I just feel like if you reach a certain skill level, there's no way you could be hard stuck. I don't think being hard stuck is real unless you're just not improving at all.
That's what being hard
Ooh.
stuck is, though. No, is you are actually being not improving at all would be you're dropping in your rank.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Because
Because
then yeah,
people, because other
because
people improve, right?
the game is constantly, yeah, it's
Because the
moving, like
game
it's
passive
growing.
XP, which is a phenomenon we will talk about in a different episode.
So yeah, I guess.
It's
I don't
interesting.
understand the
Wait, so
phenomenon of
so
being hard
Choco,
stuck.
why did why did you develop the learn mental state for the game and not be
Yeah. Why do you think it works? You know what I mean?
yeah, why
Like,
did you do
why do you
that and
trust
not
it?
like what other people do? They're totally okay with being hard stuck silver and just play for fun. Like what made you want
Um,
to learn so much?
but I feel like that's pretty like self-explanatory. Like I just want to improve. It's like my number one goal. I want to go pro. That's why I want to learn. I want to improve. I don't want to sit with the suckers. No offense.
No offense, they know they're
True.
dog shit. I tell them they're dog shit every episode.
Just it's not fun.
But
Like
maybe it's
I
fun for
guess
them.
they probably are having more fun in
Do you think
silver and
it's do
gold.
you think it's
Well,
do you think it's the way you approach the game that makes it more fun or less fun?
Yeah, 100%.
So like you think a silver player is having more fun than most immortal players.
ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good question.
absolutely.
Do you think that not having fun would okay, do you think that like you can't have fun and get better at the same time? Do you think
You
they're
can
mutual?
100%. But the thing is, for a lot of like immortal players or like just high elo players, they develop like an ego, right? And that ego a
Oh
lot
shit.
like they have to keep up with the ego. You know what I'm saying? So if they drop out of immortal, it's like they start stressing, and the game doesn't become fun because they're trying to make sure they're at a certain skill level instead of just taking it easy. I guess, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, we call that focusing on the negatives.
But
Yeah.
do you think it's dangerous to be like when you're trying to hit like immortal because you know what I mean? It's such like a hard task and people don't grasp the concept
Do
of
you
it
think
too often.
it's
So
just as hard to well I okay, so I actually have a question for you that is like a question from me specifically is when you hit immortal, like what was did you feel accomplished? Did you feel like
Absolutely.
did you feel
Yeah.
like okay, if I wanted to stop here I'd be okay with it?
No, I that was not for a moment. Like I did not want to just be immortal one ever.
So what was your goal then? You were like, because my goal was always just hit diamond, and then I hit diamond, and then I
Right.
want to hit immortal, right? So
Right.
you think it'll be the same way for me? You think it'll be like if I hit this immortal rank, I'm gonna be like, damn, this immortal rank, these kids are trash. I don't just want to be here where all the shitters are. I want to go and get
Yeah.
this.
Well, it's just like it's it's the fact that you've put in so much time and you've come so close to the top, at least for me, that there's no point in just throwing away all the time I put in.
Good point. Good point. I don't know. For me, I've never felt like I would be okay with right now. I think I would be okay with hitting like Immortal 3 and just stopping. Like I don't think I need to hit Immortal.
Mm,
I don't think I but I also have different goals than you guys. I don't want to go.
yeah, I guess that makes
So
sense.
very true.
because once you hit
And
Immortal, then you're on the leaderboard, right? And if you're the top, what is it, 5,000 right now or 3,000 or whatever that are Immortal 3,
yeah.
then you can you can say that you've completed the game. Like you don't have to do anything more because you have done
Yeah.
everything that the game has
Like
to
hitting
offer.
radiant, like realistically speaking, trying to go for radiant
Mhm.
after being immortal 3 would like you're the top like being an immortal 3 is the top like 0.2%, 0.1. And radiant's like the top 0.2. So there's an extra zero in there. Like going towards radiant, it'd be like useless if you weren't trying to make it. You know what I mean? If you weren't trying to
Yeah.
be pro.
It's
Absolutely,
only
it'd be
useful
useless.
if you're already streaming 8 hours a day and you're like, fuck it, might
Right.
as well get good.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it's just like that's just like if you hitting Radiant is still like you're gonna be using it for streaming. So
Yeah.
like
It's not actually
There's no
useful,
way-
just make it useful.
Hitting Radiant
Yeah.
has, I feel like, so many advantages.
Like what?
Like you can start streaming. People look up to Radiants more than they look up to Immortals, and I don't know. It just gives you like a certain degree of like authority.
right.
So do you think that if you were to hit Radiant tomorrow, do you
Mhm.
think that it would change your mentality towards the game? Do you think you'd be like, wow, I'm fucking Radiant, I'm better than everyone, or like I'm Radiant, I deserve this and that? Because there have been people who have gotten essentially that same thing where they were like,
Right.
I've seen these people that get this like Gabe was talking about this one guy one time. I forget what his name was, but
Pants
he
or
was-
Dragon.
that guy. He was going for rank 1 in League
Mhm.
for like what was it, 7-8 years,
7-8 years. Yeah.
and he finally got it after 7 or 8 years, and instead of being happy with it and feeling accomplished, he got depressed actually, and he got really depressed because he made this like video on how I hit rank 1 kind of thing,
Mhm.
and like people just didn't watch it. Like it's not his most viewed video. It's not up there. You know, it didn't bang like he thought it would. He didn't really get the success he thought he would just because of the rank. Do you think
Right.
that you would experience something similar?
I don't think so. Like,
As
cause
in-
I feel like rank 1 is different from Radiant. Like rank 1 Radiant, I would say would be comparable to what he did getting rank 1 in League. But like Radiant is just the rank, right? Just top 500. You're not necessarily the best, right?
I mean, yeah, but you're the top 500 of the entire United States. Think about that. That's out
Right.
of 300 million people. And what is it? Was it 6 million play Valorant or so in the US?
3.
3 million play Valorant or so. So you're the top
Right.
500 out of 3 million, which is, hang on, let me do some quick maths. Fucking real quick.
0.002.
Cool. Fuck you.
So that right there is less than that's a little bit more than everybody in your grade probably if you went to school.
Actually, 0.00016, but you know.
If you're counting the US. I was counting the total players.
Yeah, but there's several ingredients in EU and whatever, you know.
So you got more players.
Anyway, you could then say like statistically that you're the best in your entire like county,
Right.
or you're the top 3 in your entire state or something like that.
Right.
Which is like that. If you think about it, like I'm not trying to boost fucking your ego here, but like seriously, that's actually, I would consider that an achievement personally, to be top 5, top 3 in the whole state.
I don't know. It's just like once you step into the rank and you see like what type of players can achieve the same goal as you, it almost feels like it's like insulting, almost like.
Yeah, actually, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because from my own experience, when I was like fucking, when I was gold, right? I'd get a diamond in my lobby and I'd be like, holy shit, this guy's a god player. Like, this guy's the best player I've ever seen in my life. He's fucking diamond. He's Jesus Christ. I need to fucking suck his spinal fluid and get better. But then when I started climbing and I started getting in these lobbies with low immortals and high diamonds, and then, because Gabe, you remember the game was just throwing me in fucking random ass lobbies for no reason. And then I realized, I was like, damn, all of these fucking immortal players, all these people who I looked up to so much, they're just players. Like, they're
Yeah.
just, that's all they are. They're the same as me. You know?
Yeah. I think that's the same like phenomenon that happens with like celebrities, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I never thought of it as that, like, until I was there. And I think that most people don't understand that. Like, because like if you went into a fucking unrated lobby and dropped your fucking gun on the ground with your immortal gun buddy, people would look at you and revere you as Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
have you ever had that experience where people are like, holy shit, immortal gun buddy, you're fucking insane.
I don't play a lot of unrated, but I was reading like comments on a TikTok. It was like about a gun buddy or something, and they were like, people in comments were like, "I saw a gun buddy, and I just wanted to forfeit," or like, "I saw an immortal gun buddy, I just wanted to forfeit."
Yeah, like they think
Like,
they're just so much better
yeah,
than they are, and it's not like they're still just a player, bro. They're still just a human
yeah,
being sitting at a keyboard and a mouse, not showering for weeks at a time. You know, same as you. Same as
yeah,
you, bro.
yeah. Pretty much.
The only difference is once you hit
But
immortal, you have an excuse for getting no bitches. You know.
the reason
True.
the reason I want to hit Radiant so bad is like specifically because of what we were just saying. Like Radiant, you can't just get it by
Essentially,
hitting
status.
Immortal 3. I don't know about status, but you can't just hit it by just getting Immortal 3 and then, 100 more R. Or even like, unless you're early, you're not gonna get there with the minimum, right? You're gonna
Right.
like, especially if you get there late, like you're gonna have to be cranking an extra 100 RR. It's like the actual grind. It's the actual show of skill.
Okay, but what happens once you hit, like, let's say you hit Radiant tomorrow, right? And then you
Mhm.
got in these lobbies with the top 50 Radiants, and you saw
Mhm.
that they were, because it is true that the top 50 Radiants, the top 100 Radiants are fucking like 10 times better than the the people in and
Bottom
out in the
400.
bottom 400. They're like
That's
so
crazy.
much
I didn't
better.
know that.
Well, because most of them are tier 1 pros or tier 2 pros.
Yeah, I see.
Like
They
they're all
just play
really,
the
really
game
fucking good.
a lot.
Yeah, they're all
Like,
really
there's
fucking
probably only
good.
about 100 pros who get paid to play, and that's the top 100, and those top 100 can make anybody below them in the top 400 look like shit because they just
Wow.
play 12 hours. Like if you go to a tens game, like a tens game, an Austin game, or like a Sub Rosa game, they dominate these players every single time.
Yeah.
So that just makes sense that they're going to be better than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, do
But
you
yeah.
think that would be more motivation, less motivation?
In the
Like,
face of adversity, do you?
That's
Right.
think
absolutely more motivation.
because that's
because
kind of
then
how there's
you've
like two
seen
types
how
of
much
people.
better you could get, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Most
always
people
two
are
types of
threatened.
people. Right. When you put two people in a room, and say they're put into a room full of amazing guitar players, right? And they both play guitar.
Mhm.
And one of the one of the guitar players will see these people and be inspired. They'll be like motivated. They're like, wow, there's so much to learn. There's so much skill to, you know what I mean? But then there'll be another player who will be, um, just be like, oh, I'm so far away. Like this seems impossible. I
like-
can't do this.
Yeah.
It's
You know
like
what I
the
mean?
people
Like-
that try to climb Mount Everest. Some people are like, damn, if I can't wait to climb. I can't wait to be at the top of that mountain. That it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be such a feeling. And the other people are like, why would I even try? You know?
So what would you say? Would you say you're that person who just sees that adversity and gets inspired to just work harder when somebody is better?
Yeah. 100%.
It's probably what might have helped you get to where you are today, without the what's it called?
Most
Speaking
Without the
likely.
learning, the
speaking-
learning mindset.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of where you are today, what are your like current goals other than going pro? Like in real life, and they can be in the game if you want them to be, but like other than just going pro.
1 second. I wrote down my goals. Let me find it.
Let me get the piece of paper. I gotta change my laundry above and fucking Choco. You gotta keep these chimps interested. I'll be right back.
I found it. All right. Well, okay. I have very small. All my goals are Valorant related right now. So just a heads up. I know you said outside of Valorant, but I literally do not have goals outside of Valorant that aren't Valorant oriented.
Right.
I pretty much dream about Valorant. I'm not even lying. I literally dream sometimes
Dude,
about
fine.
ways.
Valorant's your life, bro. That's totally
Yeah.
cool. It's just like, what are your goals in the game other than going pro? Like specific goals, like I want to be this specific rank, or I want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. Well, my smallest goal right now is to learn the concept of bind and haven. Right.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. Probably get it done soon, and that's just my smallest one. And then we go to my medium goals. I want to start coaching, start streaming, and I want to win like a small tournament.
Ooh, that's a good goal. Winning a small tournament. That's a really good goal.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, that's fucking sick.
And then we go up one more level to my
Wait, so why is your start streaming and start coaching? Why is that goals and not just something you're gonna just do?
that's I
You're
actually
just
don't
not
know,
you're
but
just not ready to do it yet, or you don't.
yeah, 100%. I don't know. I've made that's crazy, but like in the past what, like 2 days, I've made steps towards these. Like I applied for Pro Guides, and then I downloaded Streamlabs, set it up and everything. I'm just waiting for a good day. Probably today, maybe most likely tomorrow. I just want to like wake up early. I haven't been waking up too early. I want to get a good start on the day, and that's when I want to start streaming. Most likely.
Um. Well, I think that personally,
I think I'd have a lot of fun streaming as well.
I think that streaming is something that a lot of people want to do
I don't know.
because a lot of people want to start streaming because they think like
On a back.
a lot of people want to start streaming because they hear streaming and they go, "Oh, Shazam makes a lot of money. Oh, this guy makes a lot of money streaming," and they see it essentially as a paycheck. And like,
Every
just some advice: as long as you don't see it as a paycheck, and as long as you wake up every day and you want to stream, you can probably make it somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, right now my idea of a paycheck is, going pro, so that's really not worried about streaming and getting big on streaming. So,
So would you say? I mean, because that's the thing, though. You know what I mean? Like financially wise, like if you are not the top three and stay in the top three, like you can,
yeah.
it'd be hard for you to like see a
Well, I
financial future
I
when
think
you're
streaming
successful.
streaming will come a lot easier after I have success in the game.
Right. Saying you make this, you have this
Yeah.
success, right? Because like
So,
that's a lot of like that's how it is, you know what I mean? But like then
yeah.
again, if you look at the top pros, the top streamers, or you look at the top streamers, they were all top pros. Like XQC was a professional Overwatch player, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shroud,
So,
professional Counter Strike player.
so Baro's a professional Counter Strike player, professional Valorant player. He's okay.
Right.
Uh,
Tarek as well.
Tarek, professional, major winning, only fucking U.S. team to win a major in Counter Strike. By the way,
Yeah.
that's where he got all of his popularity from, and then he started playing Valorant.
He's also kind of funny, but
Yeah, he's a pretty
that's
funny
the
guy.
point.
They call him the
Shanks.
content king.
Shanks, absolute fucking god.
Where did
Even
Shanks
if
come
Shanks is
from?
still pro. We're talking about pros who just retired to streaming.
Oh yeah, true.
We're not
Where
gonna be
did you
talking
where
about ones.
where did Shanks come from?
CS.
CS. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Used to play him.
Used to get shit on by him. Was he jumping around?
No,
with those
fuck no.
knives?
He was ass in Counter Strike.
Why is he so good in Valorant?
No clue.
It's probably because he switched as soon as it came out.
What's it called though? Yeah. So what were you guys talking about? You guys were like just lifting the trophy. Honestly, has got to be like playing on a stage, lifting a trophy that nobody else in the world has. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. To me, that's my goals. If you want to, if you want to relate to them, you can. It's
Yeah.
like just like that Champions
That's
Trophy.
crazy.
Like there's
that we're-
only 5 members who have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 5 people have it. In the game and the game's not even that big. You got to think about like Dota International, that Dota shield that they give out with like the $7 million prize pool because it's like $47 million actually. The peak it peaked last year, 2021. They gave out $47 million. But essentially, yeah, when the only one team will forever have that trophy in a tournament where 60 million people are watching them. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like 60 million people who play the game and like 120 million who are probably watching it. Like, they're the only ones who have that trophy out of such a broad. I don't know. It's like the sense of accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think I don't know if it comes from like that you're good at it personally. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know that like it's just like a high level of manifestation. I definitely like I just feel like I have something. You know what I mean? Like I can make it.
Absolutely.
So you feel like that? You
Yeah.
making sure we're on the same page here. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? I want to compete. I want to look across. I want to look across, look up, stand up, look across my monitor,
He wants
and
to
see like
he wants to hear you like across the other side of the fucking booth and scream, "Nice, Choco, nice!" Like that's his dream.
Yeah.
some shit like that. Yeah, fist bump on land. That's probably one of my goals right
That's
now.
actually I'm not even kidding. Gabe has probably had a wet dream about a moment like that.
Calm down. Calm down.
No, I mean wet because like you were sweating because it was so intense. And
Right.
uh,
All right, this next question is gonna be a deep one. This one's gonna be a deep one. It's actually gonna be
yeah,
really
we're
hard
gonna have
too
to put
because
on.
you
We're
got
gonna have to put on this the fucking music right now. We're gonna have to put on the fucking the
this
French
one's a deep
music,
question.
the rain.
Like this is hard to say because you don't actually know what it is personally,
Mhm.
and I like we're too young to experience it, at least right now. But maybe you've had some portions in your life.
Some
But
people have. Some people have done this.
yeah.
So
Okay, so it's you
you
want me
ready
to
for
go
the
or you want to go?
you want to pop? You want to pop? I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You pop
I'll
the
pop it.
question,
I'll
Gabe.
pop.
While Choco's cheering.
So this one it says, have you ever truly experienced failure? Like true failure.
It's
You
almost
know what I mean?
it's almost embarrassing. I don't even. I have so many moments of almost like true
No,
failure.
but
No.
true,
Like
actual,
true. Like
genuine.
I'm gonna kill myself. Failure. Like
Like
I want.
you
Like
put
you've slit your like
everything.
wrist. Like you've done. You tried to
Oh, I'm not.
overdose. Like
I'm not
we're talking
suicide. Does
true
it have to? I
failure.
don't think
Suicide isn't technically a
my
failure,
mental
but
state isn't like. I don't think my mental state is ever
no, we're not
gone to a
talking
point
about
where.
suicide. But we're talking about like, have you ever been like, damn, I fucked up so bad that there's literally no coming back from this. I have literally failed. I put everything. I put my all into this. I did everything I possibly could, and I failed.
No,
You've never had
I
that
don't think I've ever
experience?
had a moment like no.
How do you think you would
It's
handle it if
hard.
you were to have that experience?
I don't know, but I can tell you right now why I haven't experienced that, and it goes all back to being afraid of failure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Never in my life have I wanted to even put my all into something because I feel safer just saying, "Oh, I didn't even try my best, so I shouldn't even be sad or mad or anything like that about the result." And that's just easier. That's just easier than putting in my all and failing and saying, "Well, you did everything you could and you still failed." So
That's a good response.
Do you
That's a good
think
because there's a lot of people like that. I
do you
swear.
think that is something you're going to have to overcome, or are you comfortable knowing that that is a problem?
I think I'm comfortable knowing it's a problem.
Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting.
So
Interesting.
like,
It's like you have to take the risk eventually.
right?
You can't just never.
But what
You
happens
can't.
when that risk comes and like
There are
theoretically
only there are a very small amount of people in this world who can live life that easy.
Well, I don't
Where
think
they
it's easy. I think could live life like that. You know what I mean?
What do you
It's like
mean?
I
Like
think like Sinatra, a perfect example. It's one like it's just giving up something to gain something else. Like a lot like just living like to be the best, you have to sacrifice everything.
yeah,
Like and that's what it is. It's like they don't fear that failure because they know time and time again like they could they just don't care. I don't even know what it would be because it's like I
it's
know
not that they
Sinatra.
don't
I was
care, it's
hearing
just I'd call it faith.
I was
Actually.
hearing, yeah, I'd call it faith. Yeah, it's just like Sinatra. I was hearing his story, and like, apparently, like, he dropped out of high school. Like, he knew, like, he was 16 years old. He was like, he was getting ready to blow the fuck up. Like, he just quit high school because he said, like, I rather commit my life to this than just sit at school every single day and be bored out of my mind. Like that's really what he said, and that's what he was doing too. He was like just
Another
going to school,
another
just thinking
example of
about
this game
Overwatch.
is actually Arab, if you didn't know. He took the risk, but also before he had taken the risk. Recently he took the risk and he transferred from gaming streaming to IRL streaming, right? And coming from
Right.
Fortnite with kids that literally have the attention span that can't even watch a full fucking TikTok video, that's hard. Like that's extremely difficult to do. And it was like, I think he had said that he believed in himself so much, like he knew that the initial risk was there, but he believed that there's like he could do it 100%. Like there wasn't a doubt in his mind that he could do it, which is like I have never had that experience. I don't know if you have. I don't know if Choco has, but like personally, I've never had that experience where I was like, this is something that I can absolutely do without failure 100% of the time. Never had
Right.
that.
Like an example for you, Choco, would be like you. As crazy as it may sound, like putting in your all and not being afraid of that failure. Like an example would be just like dropping out of college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would be fucking.
This is not a green
insane.
light to drop out, Choco.
This is like just don't. I think it's good to have a balance. Like you need like look, if you're not a goal setter, you're a bag chaser. If you're not neither, you're both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a goal setter is like your goal setter is you want to hit Radiant, but you have to go to school. So it's like those find the balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work on both of those. So like you have a reason to live with your parents because your parents know you're going to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and if you don't plan on going to college, you have to get a job because if you have a job, then you could balance the work and pay the rent.
Because then you're
and fucking
making
live
money
with
and
your
you could
parents.
do what you need to do. You have
Right. So you can work, come home, work, come home, work, come home, and then play. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the
It's
work is the
balance.
most mind blowing, like boring shit in the world, at least you're doing something that doesn't look like you're doing nothing. You know? Because
Yeah.
realistically, it like I hate how this is, but realistically, to especially to parents, because like that's our environment right now as the
Well,
people we are. But
well, here's
it's just the fact that you have to appear like you're doing something. Because if they
yeah. See,
because they don't
I was literally
understand.
about to say like literally the entire reason I'm going to college is so that way I have basically 4 safe years of just like support,
Mm.
if that makes sense,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
where
about.
I
You
can
just
put in as much time as I can to the Valorant, you
like
know?
you're like low key. You're probably failing school, but
Yeah,
but you're
yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
good at Valorant. You know what I mean?
How many
See,
people are
like
gonna watch this podcast?
like personally, Gabe, I was told. Actually, you've seen the DMs, but I was told by a certain creator, that if I were to refine my like ability to be funny, like my ability to be funny, and I were to put my all into it, that within 5 years I'd be on top, right? And like that's something that I would love to do, but I don't necessarily have 5 years to throw.
Right.
Why'd you laugh?
Why'd you laugh?
Yeah,
'Cause you
Choco, why'd you
laughed.
laugh?
I didn't laugh. I was
Yeah,
sticking
you
my
did.
nose.
No, that sounded like a little chuckle.
I definitely laughed. But
That
Gabe's
was
just a douche like
that's a
that
laugh.
sometimes.
But look. Here's the thing. What was I gonna say? Oh, dude. Speaking of which, like, listen to the viewers, that like, listen. Here's the thing, Choco. We talk to the viewers even though we get none. But here's the
Yeah,
thing. We're talking because like once it's out there and once we're on episode 1,570, people are gonna be like, who
yes.
the fuck are these guys? Dead ass. And then they'll go back and they'll watch these videos, and then now
They'll
we're
be
talking
like,
to
whoa,
those.
how do
Guys.
they
You
know,
know what I
I'm
mean?
watching? And
You
they'll
know what I
forget
mean?
it's a
You know what I mean?
video.
So
Yeah.
that's why we'll always refer to them as the viewers, right? So
Yeah.
these are the viewers.
Like to me,
Once
they're
you
chat
get-
because I stream, but yeah.
Once you get to the point where we're at right now, you're finally gonna understand something. That if I say to you, what could you get done in 5 years? You wouldn't like your parents. Think about your parents. 5 years is nothing to them. They've seen you been born for 5 years. Like you would probably say nothing. Like realistically speaking, like they like I hate society because it's so garbage. It's fucking garbage because like you work right. In 5 years, if you work at Walmart, you make minimum of 40K a year, right? You work for 5 years, you could buy a house and a car. Like, come on. on. Like that's nothing. That's no amount of money. That's not even compared. You should look up. Just look up. Bill Gates makes what your family does. Like okay, so an estimated American life is $2.7 million, right? And that's not a
Yeah.
lot. It's not a lot because Bill Gates is in 50 billion, right? So he could probably buy a whole. He could probably buy like a whole state, a whole country,
Yeah.
right? A small country, whole state like Texas. He could buy all of Texas. He could buy your life. He could buy your family's life. He could buy every single buddy in your family's life down to your fucking lineage and your heritage, right? He makes $1 million, in less than half a day. So you just got to realize that, like these people, you work for 5 years when this guy made it in this. Like, why are you not trying to work towards being that guy, but instead you're working in Walmart? You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
get your price. Like that's the thing. When like me and Choco and above, we're all here right now, and we hear 5 years. And to us, that's a long
It's
time
not
to
even
get
ju-
shit done.
It's not even just
Yeah.
a long time.
Like that's a
It's-
long
Absolutely.
time.
That's
to
a
get
long
shit done.
time.
Like that
That's
is a long.
lifetime.
Like in 2 years, I could be pro. In 3 years, I could have marketed.
Oh, that's
and
what
be a
I was
millionaire by
thinking.
now.
In
That's
five
what I
In
was
2
thinking.
years, I'm pro. In 2 years, I'm pro. In 3 years, I've marketed myself, and now I'm Shroud. Like,
Babe,
come
in
on.
5
In
years,
5 years.
that's
Oh
a whole
my
new game
God.
cycle,
5 years,
bro.
I'll be
That's a whole new
23.
game cycle.
In 5 years, I'll be 23 and retired. Like, dude, like to us, like you have to get to this point, man. Like,
I think-
it's just whatever it is you do, you got to be at the top 1% of it. If you're at that top 1%, you could go to that top 0.1%, and you could just like that only the 1% can recognize what the 0.1% are doing. And I truly believe that. Because if you're Immortal 1s and Immortal 2 and 3s, you can like if you're Immortals 2 and 3, you could definitely see how good the pros really are.
Yeah.
I believe that. But if
Let's
you're like
be
diamond,
honest.
you don't like if you're diamond or you're like bronze, silver, platinum, whatever you are, you can't really see just how insane these people are. Like how much work they put in. So when like we see 5 years, we hear 5 years, and that's a long fucking time, dude.
5
Like,
years
genuine.
is a whole cycle for a new game. Like theoretically, if I were to fail right in this Valorant thing that I'm trying to do right in 5 years, I would have built up enough like skill,
Mastery.
enough
Yeah,
mastery
mastery.
to be able to then, if I would choose to, drop everything and go pro in the next game. Like I could
But
do
it
that.
would not have
Obviously-
worked if you had
obviously it
not built
wouldn't-
up that mastery.
Right. But like that's how long 5 years is. Like 5 years is it's a fucking while, bro. Like I don't know how to explain
to
it.
us
It's
it
like
is. To you probably not. To you, like you probably don't care. Like your 5 years is fucking nothing to you. But
but
like
like think about it. 5 years ago was 2017. Holy shit, 5 years ago was 2017.
yeah, if you actually like, objectively look back at what you've done in the last 5 years, if it's not a lot, then fuck. Get on your grind. Get the fuck on your grind. 'Cause
I don't know
if
about you guys, but whenever we have these conversations about like achieving goals, I literally get the jitters to go and achieve them. Like I literally want to go play Valorant right now and
It's
just
called motivation, you fucking
Put-
idiot.
put in-
It's called being inspired.
it's not even like it. Like, I know
Normal,
that
it's
I know the
normal.
difference between like inspire. Like anytime I'm sitting in my bed, it just annoys me that I'm not doing anything. Like I just want to go up and just start playing the game, improve every minute, every second.
Right.
The worker's mindset. That's fine. We have it too. We have it too. Trust.
Yeah.
If I'm watching TV, like 15 minutes in, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go do something productive.
Dude,
Yeah,
sometimes I'll lay
yeah.
down in bed and I'll watch a video like before I go to sleep, or I'll watch a Jarso video earlier in the day. I'm
Oh.
like, fuck, bro, I need to go get good. I need to.
Jarso videos are the worst because it's
Like,
nothing
yeah,
but like
yeah,
highlights
yeah.
of like the best players just doing
Yeah,
insane
and
stuff.
when I'm laying down watching my phone, I'm like, what the fuck?
And I'm
am I
like,
doing? I need to go to
holy
sleep.
fuck, that was such a good play. I need to
Yeah.
go get good. I need to go be as good as this guy.
Literally.
Anyway,
Trust.
next next
Yeah, what is
fucking
the next
question.
question? Yeah, so you haven't experienced
what does
failure.
what does it feel
Do you-
like to have done something?
hold
that-
on. Do you want to hear like my smallest amount of failure?
Yeah.
Sure.
Give us something.
It's
What do you
it's
got?
pretty small, but it stuck with me a long time. So like in 8th
Yeah,
grade,
I burned down an orphanage.
I think this is like a pretty regular story as well. Like I feel like this happens kind of often, but like in 8th grade, there's the school spelling bee. You know what I'm saying? I joined the school spelling bee. I don't put in any effort. I just go off of general, smarts. I just believe in myself. And then I get up on the stage. I'm not expecting my mom to be there. This is the worst part. The whole time, I'm not expecting my mom to be there at all. All of a sudden, randomly, she's in the crowd, right? And she already looks annoyed. Like, I haven't even walked up, haven't even done anything. She just looks annoyed. I go up there, right? This is on my mind before I even got the chance to say my first word, spell it out. I'm thinking, like, why is my mom annoyed? Like, what? Like, I can't fail here. She's sitting there right in front of me. I go up and
Right.
my word is dimension. I know how to spell dimension, man. I know it down to a T. I know how to spell dimension. Never in my life have I not known how to spell dimension. I still mess it up. I say DIMI. I'm done, right? There's not two I's in dimension. I fucked it up. And then I mess up the word. They tell me I'm wrong. Like my heart just sinks. I'm nervous as hell. Like even saying the word, I was nervous as hell. It's straight anxiety running through my body, basically fueling me. I mess up the word. First thing I see is my mom get up and just leave.
Damn.
way.
Wait, why was your mom pissed?
I have no clue.
That's
To this
just
day, you
not
have
a
no clue?
supportive mom,
No
bro.
clue.
That's just not a supportive mom. She straight dipped, bro. She was like,
Hey,
"Nah,
but you love
fuck
your mom,
this."
right?
I love my mom. My mom has improved over the years, She's not the same
Respectfully.
person.
Respectfully,
She's
I
not the
like
same
that.
person she was ever. Or
So Choco,
I I've told my mom about my Valorant dreams. She supports me 100%.
oh, I haven't
like
told,
that.
I haven't told
Yeah,
anyone about my
both
dreams.
Asian parents. Asian
Yeah.
parents. Let's
Let me
just say
see.
that.
Asian parents, useless brother. So like, you know,
You have a
not really
useless
anyone to
brother?
talk to.
Yeah, his brother's like,
Oh.
he's a bum. He's a bum. He
I
gets
mean,
anything ever once, and he's overweight, and he's fucking not doing anything.
I mean, my brother in my
What's
mom's
up, mom?
eyes is a little bit of a loser. He's not that bad. He's not overweight or anything like that. He
Yeah.
just made
Anyway,
bad life decisions. But
Choco, the next,
Next
question.
question. Next
What does it
question.
feel like
next question.
to have done something that less than 10,000 people in the 300 million that are in the United States have achieved? What does it feel like to have done that? Like when I put it in those numerics and those numbers, how does that feel?
It honestly doesn't feel like I told you before, after I've seen the type of people who can achieve the same goal as me, it stops feeling like I've achieved anything at all.
Right, but you're literally the top 10,000 and
Doesn't
300 million.
doesn't
Like that
matter to
is
me.
right, but if you think about that, like does that even sound like any accuracy at all? You know what I mean? Like does
I
that
don't
even
know.
sound like I'm fucking speaking words that make sense?
10,000 is kind of a lot still, isn't it?
10,000 out of 300 million?
Like when I look at Immortal, I like Immortal 1 at least I call Immortal 1 Diamond 4 cuz
Bro, listen, Choco. The 10,000 out of the top 10,000 out of 300 million people is 0.00000003.
like it doesn't take that much skill to achieve Immortal, and
Right,
I've
right.
told Gabe this so many times. I told him I think Gabe knew it before, but the skill gap between Iron 1 and Immortal 1 is smaller than the skill gap between Immortal 1 and Radiant.
Right, but
So
at
the
the same
skill it
time,
takes to hit Radiant is more than it takes to go from Iron 1 to Immortal.
right, but at the same time, how does it feel to be there? Like
Like,
You
yeah.
answered that
just
question a
answer-
few times. Just answer the
Keep
fucking
asking.
question. Just joking.
It doesn't
say-
feel like anything.
just
It
say
doesn't feel
feels
special at
amazing.
all.
Just
It doesn't.
come on, we need people to watch
It-
this
it-
fucking podcast.
It's like
Choco.
I have expectations. I have expectations for myself, and like
Right.
I like with the time I put in, I expect myself to be where I am right now.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I understand what you're saying. It's just like most people, because they see that immortal rank, just the
Yeah.
plain old immortal 1, right?
Yeah.
Immortal 2, maybe they're like, holy shit, that guy's really good. But immortal 1, they're like, oh my god, I wish I could be immortal 1. I dream and hope of being immortal 1. Like that's their entire life goal. And
Are people really doing that?
like, yeah, bro.
I
Like
guess.
I don't think you understand like how much people want to improve in the game. Like, it's actually really, really interesting. But like, people that are immortal, I don't even view them as good, and I'm like Diamond 1, bro. Like, that's my
Yeah.
peak, and I'm not even good. I'm not even a good diamond. And I see these fucking immortals, and I'm like, damn, these guys are trash. And I'm like, really? That's the top 1%. Like, that's literally the top 1% of the whole game. And I think they're bad. Like, how does that? I don't know. It feels so surreal.
I think mostly like the reason for this is because of how new Valorant is.
Right.
So like the people, all these pros, right? They all came from CS:GO with hundreds of hours in the game, and they swap over, and they're like you were saying, they're the top 50 or something like that, right? And they absolutely slaughter anyone below that. And it's because like most people don't have they don't have that time. Not even like they have both the time in Valorant and the time just in gaming FPS CS:GO, you know?
Right. Well, being as this is both yours and my first FPS,
Yeah.
especially on a computer,
Noobs.
I think that it's really awkward to be in that position. Well, for me, from my experience, it's awkward to be in that position, to be thinking that the top 1%, people that have had 1,000 hours in CSGO, people that have had, successful careers in gaming. Well, people have different definitions of success, but fuck that. I'm not talking about that. It's weird to see them and think they're not that good. Like, they're not even, like, they're kind of bad. Like, why would he make that play, Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to think that to me, because then, like, if they're bad and I view them as bad and I'm not even, like, according to the rank system, I'm not even as good as them, how good are the pros? Like, how good are the tier 1 pros? Is, like, that's what I think every time. It's
Yeah.
like, holy shit, if these guys are bad, are the pros even good? Or how good are they that they're so much
Yeah,
better?
see, that's a thought process I have as well. Like, how good are the pros constantly? Like, how good are they? Like,
Because
you can't
first of
really
all, you
gauge
watch
it.
them play ranked. Ranked
Yeah.
is not an environment you can actually witness, because, like, ranked is different than pro play, and they're not really
Right.
trying in ranked. But
That's the crazy part. They're not even trying, and yet
and
they're
yet they're
stomping.
dominating, right?
Yeah.
So it's either they have, like, they're so fucking good that it's unbelievable, or everyone
Yeah.
else is
Or
just so bad.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't tell which one it is, because
It's impossible to tell.
you'll go and you watch, and there's no way to tell what the correct play is right now. So like, when you go and you watch these really fucking good players that are signed to orgs and shit, and you're like, damn, like, they're smacking everyone else in these lobbies, and these guys are radiant.
Yeah.
Perfect example is, like, Sinatra, fucking Wardell, Sabrosa, and Governor, right?
Mhm.
And Verdi. You see them in your fucking Radiant rank games, top 50 Radiants. They are shitting on these pro players, right? And they're not even
Where
trying.
did Governor come from? I only know him from like those the Valiant Curious
What did he
videos.
come from?
I have no clue.
No, what game did he come from? I mean, like,
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Gabe, do you know?
I think I don't know. I want to say Overwatch, but I don't think so.
He looks like an Overwatch player, but his sense is
Yeah,
slow.
he's really good with the jet dashes and shit.
I don't know. Anyway,
What's the next question?
Next question. What's the next one? Okay, so what's your approach to getting out of the low ranks? Like, what did you do to get from where? What was it? Where did you get placed? Iron 3 or some shit? You said.
Yeah, like I've been Iron 1 before.
Like, yeah. So what did you do? Because you've played in every rank. I haven't even played in every rank.
Yeah.
What was your approach to going from Iron 1 and then going and hitting Immortal 3 top 3,000?
Listen, just listen. Listen, because there's no advice out there right now that I could give that isn't already, said. there are thousands of TikToks constantly just telling you, oh, here's what you have to do to get out of this rank, get out of this rank. Oh, here's a clip of 10 telling you what to do to get out. Here's a clip of this guy telling you what to do to get out of this rank. There are hundreds, thousands of videos telling you what to do. All you have to do is listen.
See, but here's the thing, Choco. Most of those players, I hate to say this because I had to experience this. I had to go through this. Most of those players, most of those really, really good players, have never played in gold. They have never been a gold
Oh,
player.
I guess
You
that's
know what I
valid.
mean? They have never been a silver player. They've never been climbing from silver to platinum and then dropping to gold and then going to plat and then dropping.
But
And
like I was
like,
saying, there's
you know what I
more
mean?
than just the pros thing. Like
Right,
like a
right.
video telling you, oh, here's what you have to do as an iron. Start aiming head level. That'll get you easily out of iron. Just aim head level, and
Well,
that's
I'm
just
just
what. Like,
asking because it's like when you go from literally the bottom 0.5% to the
yeah.
top 0.05%, like how like most people are just baffled by that, you know? Like they have no clue. So when they ask questions like that and you tell them to listen, it's not so easy for them to hear that because they've heard it 100 times before, right? So what
Mhm.
specifically was like was there I'm asking about a mindset essentially is
Okay.
what was your mindset to get from iron to immortal, and you were like was there a specific
Um,
time where you were like, damn, it's just not my teammates, or damn, it's just not their fault, I did the wrong thing? Like
I
was
feel
there
like
ever
I've had that. Yeah, I've had specifically that mindset probably my entire time playing the game. Very very small amounts, like in silver and gold, where I constantly blame my teammates. But mostly when you want to improve, you just have to see what you're doing wrong.
see, that's
And
interesting because I didn't have that when I first started playing.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. I just because like I said again, back to the listening thing. People I watched TikTok said, "Don't blame your teammates." It's not always your teammates. See what you could have done differently. Boom, I apply that. Like
Right.
it's
Wow,
it's
you're
just
just a fucking sponge, aren't you, Choco?
listen and apply. Yeah.
That's actually cool. I've never seen someone like so open to that kind of stuff.
Another,
So
originally when I started
malleable.
playing the game, I was introduced by my friend, my IRL, high school friend, still friends with him. But like he used to call me like Iron Baby, or no, it was Iron Infant, and then Bronze Baby, and I just always wanted to be higher ranked than him. So
Right.
I just started climbing.
So that was your motivation, was I have to be
Are
better
you
than
Yeah.
higher
this
ranked than
guy?
him now?
Yeah, absolutely.
See,
Get shit on, whatever your name is.
I
You
had
suck.
yeah, I had this similar experience. Gabe I think knows about it. But I first started playing with some boys, right? One of my friends, who is not gonna be named, another guy who will
Start
be
with-
named. His name is fucking Zerch. Fuck that guy. Zerch, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. I'm better than you. And then this other guy, Shadow, and they all used to play Valorant together, right? They were like fucking bronze or something. So I already had the game, but like I would boot it up and I would play, and I'd be like, damn, you guys are like, they would always call me trash, right? Every time, because they would be like silver 2 and I'd be like bronze 1 or like bronze 3 or something. And so I remember specifically, I was like, oh, I just opened up Valorant, guys. You want to play? And they were like, we can't play with you. We're fucking gold 3, or we're fucking gold 2, and you're fucking bronze. And like they were making fun of me. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna be better than them. So originally, for a while, I was taking it just as fun, like I was just playing. And then
Yeah.
as soon as I started wanting to take it serious, I went from silver to gold, and the next act I went from, like, I just was hard stuck gold for a while, and then I went from gold 3 to diamond 1 when I really started taking it seriously. And now I'm better than all of
Wow.
them, so they can all go fuck
Yeah.
themselves. I'm better than all of them. I'm better than they ever will be. They can quit. So yeah, that was my motivation.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so we did the you definitely gave the advice. Well, how far? What are we coming up on time? I didn't do a timer.
Yo, I didn't do a fucking timer either. Oh, shit.
I have no
Well,
clue.
you
We're
said welcome. You
closing
wrote
in.
down the intro.
We're
You wrote down the
closing
intro
in.
at 5:33, and it's 6:33
It's been an
right
hour.
now.
It's been an hour. It's been an hour.
No, but I'm gonna keep going. We gotta keep going because I'm
Yeah.
not sure because we're gonna chop the footage. We were talking for like 10 minutes in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
We gotta,
Yeah,
last
that's
things
fair.
lastly. Last things lastly. Okay. Future goals. What do you got?
Wait.
Like, where if we jump 5 years, where do you want to see yourself?
Oh, 5 years pro. No, actually retired pro. Streaming for charity. Um,
Pulling bitches, getting money.
yeah, pretty much. Just pure
Alright, so
success. Just streaming out from every orifice I
alright.
have.
Alright. Alright. So wait, how do you think you're gonna get there, you know?
Hard work and dedication.
That's
Oh,
it. Just hard work and
sheesh.
dedication.
Who is this
Yeah.
guy, Gabe?
Alright. I like that simple answer.
Gabe, since this is the first episode, should we list our goals and hopeful achievements, or is that another different thing?
You said what?
Cool. Anyway, Choki, you want to do
I was
the
looking at
outro for
femboy
us?
ass. Yeah, Jerry, wait, we have an outro? No, we don't. We just say later.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see if I could get him, Gabe. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Was
Can
it
you
an
do the
outro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do the
sure.
outro, Choco?
I'll do the outro.
All right.
Thanks for
Fucking
watching,
sucks.
everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you cockers later. Peace out.
Even included the
This has been Chodeco.
This has been Chodeco.
Chodeco.
Damn.